Hello people of YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how to make a cake. So let me rename this world cake, turn it to creative mode, and make it a super flat. Create new world. So let me get rid of all these blocks. And what you're going to need, this dark wooden plank, this like pinkish wooden plank. You're gonna need some regular wool and some light gray wool, and you're gonna need a cake. So you're gonna start out by building a 19 by 19 square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Then you're going to do the same thing this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So when you do that, I just like to build all the way across. It makes it easier for me, especially when you can fly. And then you go over here and you do the same thing. Let me patch all these holes real quick. And you can make the flooring out of these blocks, but since I'm not going to do a floor because it's going to be closed off anyway, I'm just going to do the square. So when you have your square, 19 by 19, you're going to build it up 3 blocks on each corner. And when you do this, unless you're making a floor, you're not going to use this block again for the entire cake. So now you're done with this block. So now you're going to use your lighter wooden plank, and you're going to fill in all 4 sides of this up to that 3rd block you made. So those are kind of like the corners that you just made, and you're just going to fill them in. I highly recommend doing this in creative, because it does take a long time in survival. I've tried. You have to kill all the sheep, chop all the trees, and it took me like a day to collect everything I need. And it still took me like an hour or 2 to build the entire thing without being creative. So being creative takes away like a lot of it. It only takes 10 minutes doing it this way. But yeah. So, if you want me to fast forward through these parts in future videos, tell me in the comments, because I don't really like it when people fast forward when I watch the videos. But if you have any comments, questions, or ideas for my future videos, post those in the comments, and I'll reply if you have any questions, or see your ideas and think about your idea. Yeah, and vote out if it's stupid or something. Or if you do want me to fast forward through anything, I'll take the votes of all the people that did vote, and I'll take the majority and see. So then when you're done, you should have this, the square. So you get in one of your corners and you count 2 blocks, including the one you're standing on. So 1, 2, and then you go 3, and then you go 3 without putting anything, and you go up 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th one you place one down, 1, 2, 3, and then you do that. And you do that for each one of the walls. So yeah. This is probably one of the easier parts of the entire thing. And there is one really longish part that takes up a minute or 2, and that's building the roof. But yeah, I'll get into more of that when I get there. So now you're done with your peach colored log, I guess you could say. So now you're gonna go in each of the corners and build it up 3 like we did with the dark wood, and just fill it up all the way. And then when you're done with that, you just go over each of the blocks you have until you're done. Yeah, so if you get lost in any part of the video, feel free to pause it or fast forward it if you don't want to watch me building all of this stuff, if you just want to see the finished product. But yeah, I'm sorry if I'm sniffing a lot. I have a runny nose or a cold or something, I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's what you can call it. So when you're done with your light gray wool, take out your white wool, and you're just gonna build up until you get to your gray one. And you just do that all the way around. If this video does get over 10 minutes, I'll make part 2. But I don't think it will, because I'm trying to go as fast as possible. And it's already been like 5 minutes, so. But yeah. I am looking for new ideas. This was like the only one I could think of. But I might post some videos every 2 weeks. I'm hoping that'd be good. Because interfering with school, and I play football, so there might be some problems with my timing. But yeah, I'll do my best to post videos every 2 weeks. At least one video. But yeah, so when you're done filling in all the white parts, you just go around over everything and put one more layer of the light gray wool, just for good measure. And then when you're done with that, you have to start building the roof. This part takes up most of your time and a lot of your wool. So yeah, in the description below, I'll tell you how much of each block you'll need. But the red wool you'll need, which is a voice crack, whoops. The red block you'll need is optional for how much you need. But I'd say you'd need at least 16 if you want to have like a good cake. Because if you actually look at the cake and base it off that, it's at least 16, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. This part is really boring, so I might put like a little thing that tells you where to skip to if you don't want to watch me building all of this. Because this is really boring. But it's something that has to be done in order for us to finish this cake. This cake is really simple. I came up with this design on my own. Yeah, I just looked at the cake and built it today. And I decided I'd post a video on how to do it. Because there aren't really any good videos showing how to do this that I've seen. They just make this like huge, ginormous platform, and all you see is them going in a fast forward build mode thing of them doing it, and it doesn't really give you a good image, I'd say. So that's why I'm doing this like this. But yeah, this should only take you about 10 minutes if you're doing it in creative, or probably less than that, because I've been talking this entire time, trying to make it at least not boring as it would be. But yeah, these are great for multiplayer worlds. I have my own server that I play on, and it's pretty cool. I have this castle that I might show you guys how to build. But yeah, so when you're done using your white wool, you're gonna take out your red wool, which I forgot to grab, and you can base it off the cake, but it doesn't matter in my opinion. It looks good either way, whichever you want. If you just want to eyeball it like I'm doing, or actually look at the cake and do your best to like figure out where each and everything goes. But this is just easier for me because I'm lazy and I don't want to take the time to do that. So yeah, it really does look like a cake when you're done if you do it right the way I showed you how. It looks really good. I like it. I'm gonna put one in each of my worlds and everything. So it's gonna be a popular thing that you should see in many of my videos. But as you can see, it's coming together and it's looking quite nice. I'm gonna try to make this under 10 minutes and I'm barely gonna make it. But yeah, when you fill in as many as you want, really, you're good. And yeah, that's how you build your cake. And if you like your results, subscribe and like the video. And subscribing is free. and it'll give you an update every time I post a new video. So if you liked the video and you liked the way I made this build, subscribe for more videos, and yeah, see you later, YouTube.